We're going to begin tonight with a request from a local pediatric hospital that I mentioned off the top. They say they continue to get a lot of parents who are rushing their kids into the ER, and they say it's unnecessary. It's overwhelming their staff, in fact. Our Nicole Nielsen explains why this is all happening, all new at 6 o'clock.
On Tuesday at Cook Children's Pediatric Hospital in Fort Worth, 361 children were seen in the emergency department. Almost half turned out to be less urgent or non-emergencies.
For the most part, most of these parents are just nervous and they want to know, does their kid have COVID?
They say parents are rushing their kids to the hospital in a panic after finding out their kid may have been exposed at school or in other social settings. More often than not, they say these kids don't even have symptoms.
Our urgent care actually doesn't have the capabilities to test you if you're asymptomatic. That's why we have our drive-through testing and other places where you can get tested.
Without the ability to test, they say their resources like beds and staff are becoming overwhelmed, while wait times for care are growing longer.
If you're coming in for those lesser reasons, unfortunately, you may have very long wait times. We've all been stretched pretty thin.
And so before a parent brings their kid into the ER, what do you want them to consider?
That if you are not needing the emergency department, if you're not having difficulty breathing, if you're not having persistent chest pain or pressure, or turning blue in the face or around your lips, or having any confusion or sudden change in your mental status or inability to wake up or stay awake, we're recommending that you either go to urgent care if you're having very mild COVID symptoms, or that you schedule with one of our drive-through places for testing.
With COVID cases, RSV, and other illnesses, they say they're seeing more kids now than they did at any other point in the pandemic, and that the best thing you can do is know when to actually seek emergency care. In Fort Worth, Nicole Nielsen, CBS 11 News.